Ever found yourself stuck in a friendship that leaves you drained, underappreciated, or taken for granted? If so, you might be dealing with a toxic friend. Toxic friendships, while seemingly harmless on the surface, can have a profound negative impact on our mental health. They can leave us feeling emotionally depleted, anxious, and even depressed. We often find ourselves in these relationships without even realizing how harmful they can be. Understanding this issue is crucial because it allows us to identify and manage these relationships more effectively. It equips us with the knowledge and tools to protect our mental health and maintain positive social interactions. The purpose of this video is to shed light on 7 types of toxic friends we often encounter in our lives. These character types can be subtle and hard to spot, but once you know what to look for, you can navigate your friendships more wisely. Knowing these types can help you identify and navigate toxic friendships more effectively. First on our list is the narcissist. This type of friend can be hard to spot at first, often masked by charm and charisma. However, beneath the surface lies a constant need for attention and validation. They're the ones who always steer the conversation back to themselves, their achievements, their problems. They're the sun in their universe and they expect you to orbit around them. But what truly sets the narcissist apart is their lack of empathy. They struggle to see things from another's perspective or to validate others' feelings. In their world, only their feelings matter. And let's not forget their tendency to belittle others to make themselves feel superior. It's a toxic trait that can leave you feeling small, insignificant. It's not a competition, but they'll make it feel like one. Remember, a friendship should be about mutual respect, not a one-sided ego trip. So ask yourself, is this the kind of friend you want in your life? Next up, we have the energy vampire. This is the person who seems to thrive off your energy, leaving you feeling drained and exhausted. They are often characterized by their constant negativity, a trait that can quickly drain your enthusiasm and positivity if you're not careful. Imagine someone who can turn any conversation into a monologue about their problems. That's an energy vampire. They have an uncanny knack for making every conversation revolve around them, often leaving you feeling like a secondary character in your own life story. But perhaps the most telling sign of an energy vampire is how they leave you feeling. After spending time with them, you may find yourself emotionally drained, as though you've run a marathon without moving an inch. This is because energy vampires feed off your emotions, leaving you depleted and fatigued. Remember, a true friend energizes you, encourages you, and fills your life with positivity. Friendship should uplift you, not wear you down. Moving on, let's talk about the critic. This person has an uncanny knack for turning every situation into an opportunity for critique. It's as if they own a magnifying glass solely for the purpose of spotting your flaws and zooming in on them. Their words, often sharp and biting, are camouflaged as honest feedback, but leave you feeling pricked and deflated, like a balloon losing air. They're the ones who find it hard to give genuine compliments. When they do, it's usually sandwiched between layers of criticism, so thick that the praise seems almost insignificant. It's like finding a single marshmallow in a sea of thorny brambles. Being around them often feels like being in a constant state of inadequacy. They have this unique ability to make you question your worth, your decisions, even your very existence. But remember, true friends build each other up. They don't tear each other down. Now, let's take a look at the flake. This is the friend who is perpetually unreliable. They're the ones who make plans only to cancel them at the last moment. It's as if they're playing a game of chance with your time, seeing how often they can keep you on your toes. This isn't just about being spontaneous or flexible. It's a consistent pattern of behavior that shows a lack of respect for other people's schedules and commitments. Flakes often don't realize the inconvenience they cause. They live in their own world, blissfully unaware of the disruption their last-minute changes create. This can be particularly frustrating when you've rearranged your schedule or turned down other opportunities to accommodate them. Remember, a crucial element of any healthy relationship is respect, and that includes respecting each other's time. Friendship is about trust and respect, and that includes respecting each other's time. Next in line is the manipulator. This individual is a master of sly tactics, often leaving people feeling like a puppet in their grand scheme. They're experts in the art of guilt-tripping, making you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. They have a knack for twisting situations and conversations in a way that always seems to benefit them, leaving you questioning your own memory and judgment. The manipulator is a chameleon, adapting their behavior to fit the situation and the people around them. They can be charming and kind when it suits them, then cold and calculating when they need something. They'll use your secrets, your fears, and your dreams against you, turning them into weapons to control you. Remember, in a true friendship, there should be no room for such manipulation. True friends respect one another's autonomy. They don't exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain. In a true friendship, manipulation has no place. Let's now delve into the envious one. This type of friend is the one who cannot be genuinely happy for you when you succeed. Instead of celebrating your achievements, they are likely to belittle them or make it about themselves. They're the ones who, when you share your good news, will often respond with a, "That's great, but," and then proceed to tell you about something they've done that they believe is better. The envious one is always comparing. They're constantly measuring their own accomplishments against yours, and if they perceive that you're doing better than them, it can trigger feelings of inadequacy and resentment. This can taint your friendship and make it feel more like a competition rather than a supportive bond. Remember, a true friend will be your cheerleader, not your competitor. They will be genuinely happy for you when you succeed, and they won't try to diminish your achievements or make you feel guilty for doing well. True friends celebrate each other's successes, they don't envy them. Last but not least, we have the gossip. The gossip thrives on drama, on the whispers and murmurs that ripple through our social circles. They seem to have an insatiable appetite for other people's business, and unfortunately, not in a way that's helpful or supportive. There's something almost addictive about the way they spread rumors. It's as if each piece of juicy information gives them a rush, a sense of importance, a feeling that they're the puppet masters of the social world. But what they fail to realize is that they are eroding the very foundation of friendship, trust. In their quest for the next big scoop, they leave a trail of broken confidences and betrayed secrets. They show a distinct lack of respect for privacy, forgetting that the stories they share are not theirs to tell. A true friend respects your privacy and values trust above all. So, if you find yourself in the company of a gossiper, it may be time to reevaluate that friendship. To wrap things up, toxic friendships can have a significant impact on your mental health. We've journeyed together through the 7 types of toxic friends: the narcissist, who only cares about themselves; the energy vampire, who drains you emotionally; the critic, who never misses a chance to belittle you; the flake, who is always unreliable; the manipulator, who uses you for their own gain; the envious one, who can't stand to see you succeed; and finally, the gossip, who cannot keep a secret. Each of these individuals brings negativity and toxicity into your life. It's crucial to recognize these patterns and set clear boundaries. Assert yourself and prioritize your mental health. You deserve a circle that lifts you up, not one that drags you down. And sometimes, that means letting go of relationships that no longer serve you. Remember, it's okay to walk away from friendships that harm your mental well-being. Value yourself enough to choose friends who value you too.